Tygerberg Children's Choir, celebrating half a century, 50 years in existence. 50 years young, because the young people involved, and I'm sure the older younger people involved, keep themselves young, and of course keep the choir young. It's great to have in studio Karina Erasmus, who's the choir leader, the Tygerberg Children's Choir, along with about a dozen or so young men and women in studio with us today. Karina, thanks so much for joining us. I have family who've been past members of the Tygerberg Children's Choir, so I've been to one or two performances many years ago. So when our producer said, do you want to talk to them? So I said, yes, but I want them to perform in studio, and I really appreciate you've made the opportunity, and particularly to get 12 young people all gathered together in one spot, to get in transport, to come all the way to Greenpoint for a small performance. Thanks so much. Really appreciate you being here.
It is really a privilege to be able to be here. Thank you.
A quick history of the Tygerberg Choir. 50 years old this year. When did it start?
It started in 1972, and with the first conductor, Henny Luke, and I'm with the choir since 2019.
And where do you get your talent from? Because these are young men and women from various schools, some as far as even Hermanus,
Yes.
largely concentrated around the northern suburbs of
Yes.
the city. So how do you pool your talent to perform in the choir?
We advertise and we have auditions. Now, because of COVID, we usually had one audition per year, but because of COVID, we have ongoing auditions. And we started this year off after a very difficult time in COVID, where we did not have any performances, with only 40 members. And this year we are very excited to say that we have now 29 more members in the choir. So we started with 40 and we end the year with 69 choir members.
That's excellent. Now, currently the Tygerberg Children's Choir is ranked 4th in the Interculture World Rankings. You're essentially the 4th best children's choir in the world. Is that correct?
Yes, not only there's the 4th best children's choir, we are 4th overall between adult choirs, university choirs, on the world ranking. And for the children's choir, as you said, we are number 4. And then there's also a section for sacred music. We are the number 3 in the world with that.
And you're wanting to be defending your title. There's a competition coming up soon.
Yes.
in Britain.
Yes. So if we do not take part in the intercultural competitions, we cannot stay and keep our ranking. So we have to try to stay as high as possible on the world ranking of choirs. They only rank the 1,000 best choirs. So it starts from number 1 to 1,000. So I think we are very proud of that, and we will really try to maintain our position.
So out of 1,000 choirs who are registered, this little choir, not saying little in terms of the age or the number, but this beautiful, amazing choir in Cape Town, South Africa, is ranked number 4th.
That's right.
In the Interculture competition. That's absolutely amazing. Out of 1,000 choirs around the world. You're having a fundraiser this weekend, correct?
Yes. We have a Christmas concert tomorrow afternoon at Kaapstad Wine Estate. And it is our only Christmas concert of the year. And we try to raise funds to help many choir members that cannot afford to go. So we want to send a best group to Hull. The competition take part in Hull in Great Britain, and we would like to send, we need children, we need to be a good group and a balanced group to be able to go there. So the fundraisers goes to help the whole choir, because it is very expensive. Not actually the competition itself, but the flights are very expensive.
I see it's 40,000 per choir member needed to go participate in Hull in the UK.
Yes.
And how many members are you? If you could take all 69, you would.
Yes, we aim to have 48 to be able to go.
Okay, so Karina, we had asked you to come in so that the performers can perform something for our listeners, and maybe we can take a call. Maybe someone says, I want to contribute. Maybe I enjoy and I appreciate the work that the Tygerberg Children's Choir has been doing. So I'd like you, as a gift to our listeners and also to showcase your talents, you may take it away with the Tygerberg Children's Choir.
So we sing a Christmas song that we are doing tomorrow. It's called Somer Kersfees.
Welkom ons stille nacht van vrede onder die Zuiderkruis. Als stemmen uit die oud verleden door sterrenvelden reis. Kersfeest kom, Kersfeest kom, die aanvlaat die Heer. Schenk ons elke zomer Kersfeest in die land ooit. Hoor jy hoe zacht die klokkenbijen in uw hoofdtaal? Kijk, zelfs die nachtelijke zwaaier vertelt die oude verhaal. Kersfeest kom, Kersfeest kom, die aanvlaat die Heer. Schenk ons elke zomer Kersfeest in die land ooit. Voel jy ons na sy warm liefde, as ons die dag geniet. Toe hy sy seun aan ons gegee het, ons grootste Kersgeskenk. Christus kom, die aanvlaat die Heer. Schenk ons elke zomer Kersfeest in die land ooit. Schenk ons helder zomer Kersfeest in hierdie land ooit.
Very sweet. Well done. Congratulations. The Tygerberg Children's Choir celebrating 50 years of existence. They are performing tomorrow at the Kaapstad Wine Farm. Tickets are, how much are the tickets, Karina?
The tickets are 250 rand. It includes wine and finger eats.
Excellent. And if you want to support them, they want to retain their title. They want to retain their position in the top 10 of the World Choir Competition. And you could help them get to the UK if you go and support them.